All right, well, welcome to day 10 of Wheelie-American workouts. Get the obligatory boilerplate out of the way. Of course, we always disclaim all warranties, including the warranty of fitness for a particular purpose and the implied warranty of merchantability. We are requiring that you viewers who use this indemnify and hold us harmless from any damages you may incur while using this video, and always remember, do your workouts as part of a plan with your medical team. So today we're doing a 4-time workout. You may get yours done faster than me. You may take longer. That's okay. It's, again, something that's based upon you, and you do it and do it as long as you can be safe. So let's first start off with some warm-ups. Again, we'll start with rotating our arms around our body. This is the no equipment version. If you have the, and do that like 10 times. If you have a towel or something, you can grab it, and that way you don't have to pantomime it. You know, this is if you have that broom or mop handle without a broom or head or a mop head on it, you can use that. And then get your 10 the other ways. And again, we're just loosening up. And then you can go back and forward without the towel, or back and up, catching on my wheelchair back there. Again, use the broom handle if that's what you have. And then let's do some side to side. So we don't need any fancy timer this time for starting on the minute or keeping track of rounds for us. You can just use a plain old stopwatch, or pause this video until the second hand on the clock on the wall gets to a certain point that you can remember, and just use the clock or anything. Going to be 4 different motions, doing it on each side, and we're going to do 3 rounds for time. And all these motions can either be done without anything, or this is where you can grab the can of soup or beans, or the 500 milliliter water bottle, or the 700 milliliter water bottle. That's about 1.5 pounds of water. I'm going to be using my half-gallon water jug. Half gallon's about 4 pounds of weight, and then 2 pounds of container, so this comes out to around 6 pounds. If you had home gym equipment, maybe you'd have a heavier dumbbell. This is definitely a workout you could do with heavier, but anything that gets you moving is better. So the first motion is going to be what we call a deadlift. You start off and just come up, lean over as far as you can safely. And with my weight, I'll pick it up there and come up. And it's not lifting, you're not flexing your arm or anything, it's just lifting your arm. And we're going to do that on each side. So again, just if you're over here, come up. If you got your water bottle or weights. All right, so that's motion number one. Motion number two, I'll start with this side, is in here up, and basically all one motion. And keep your arm in close to your body. You don't have to start off on the floor. In fact, you can start in your lap if you need to. But just start from, regular sitting posture and bring it up. And we're going to do this again on both sides. Keep it in close to your body. And you say, well, it's harder for me to do it out here. Well, you're also training your muscles wrong. You want to train your muscles to keep everything in close to your body. That way you don't strain your muscles. You can work just, instead of doing 3 rounds for time, do 6 or 10 rounds if you're wanting to make it tougher on yourself. But don't train your muscles wrong. The next of the 4 movements is bringing it up here and then stretching out. And then with all of these where things are going overhead, basically your arm should lock out with your hand basically behind your ear. Again, we want to really engage those shoulder muscles. It makes it better for our posture, gets the bigger muscles involved. Recruit whatever muscles we can, right? And so, again, without, just up to here and up to here. You just have a weight. You don't have to count to 10 or anything, but it's not the same fluid motion as the previous, right? So up, overhead. And then finally, the last motion we're going to have is you start with your hand basically beside your ear, elbow in front, and just overhead. Get your arm, lock your arm out, and hand behind the ear. My weight. Do it on both sides. All right, so those 4 motions, the deadlift, the snatch, the clean and press, and the shoulder to overhead. We're going to go through those 5 on each side. I start with my left side. It's my weakest side, so if I'm going to, on this one you're going to have equal, right? But if it was as many reps as possible, I just always like to challenge myself by doing the weak side first. And then do the right side, and it'll be that way on all 4 of these things. And we do it for 3 rounds. So get your clocks ready. Mine gives me a 10-second countdown. So I'm going to put it in this drink holder I have here. And start. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And there's going to be variations on how far you can dip down there. I'm now on the snatches. Right, that one, again, depending on what you have to recruit, you may start at a slightly different place, but try to get as much extension in the arm as you can. All right, now to clean and jerk. And then my shoulder to overhead press. All right, that was round one. So back to doing my deadlifts. Safety first. Only go over as far over as you can, right? And don't use your other arm to lift you up. This is recruit whatever you have to pull you up. Feel like you have to grab something with your other hand to steady yourself, you tip too far, and don't tip that far. All right. And this is definitely a workout. I wish I had more gear to do. It'd be nicer to be putting a little more weight, but anything we do helps us train our muscles and gets our body moving and producing the beneficial chemicals that it needs. Counting out loud because I don't want to mess up your counts. All right. Oh, I had a brain lapse there for a second and thought I was done. But I wasn't even done with the second round, let alone not being done overall. All right, last round. tell this is not going to be a really long workout. It's just a nice one if you've gotten a bookmark it to come back to, if you had a strenuous day before, or you found some of the other workouts we've done too hard. You can then just use this one as a nice recovery day. Some of you may already be done with it by now. If you can get yourself some weights, that would probably be good. It would help make you go a little slower. But you want your motions to be deliberate to, again, train those muscles right. All right. Last set of 5 on each side. Really focus on having that the shoulder blades pinch back, Forces your chest out. All right, that's it for me.
Well done.
So it's that's it for this workout, and we'll see you next time.